Alright guys, we got pushed today, so I'm in a rather good mood. I've been fucking waiting for this. Also, you probably haven't seen this new air freshener. Peep it if you can see it. It's the Martian. It's his dumb, like a plate, and it's just got his logo on it. It's a fucking enormous air freshener, but it's dope as fuck. And it smells mighty fine. I'm pretty low on fuel here, but I'm gonna fill up after the gym. If you guys don't know, I live in a pretty small town, so Peak Fitness is probably, I don't know, like 40 seconds away from my house, which is super nice. But I live in a town where you could pick anywhere in the town, and everywhere in the town is probably like the farthest place you might need to go in town. Like if you're just in town, you don't live out of town or whatever, then everywhere in town is pretty much like a 30-second to like a 7-minute drive. Like if I drove to the other side of town, because okay, I live like on one, there's like kind of like, I guess there's always different sides of town. But I live on one side of town, like by the high school, and then like the other side of town is kind of like where most of the restaurants are at and shit. So if I decided, hey, I want to go get McDonald's, which obviously I wouldn't, but say I decide that would be like the farthest drive I can make. I'd have to drive like 6 minutes or whatever. It'd be like probably roughly 6 minutes. That's how small a town I live in, which I'm blessed. I love that, because I'd hate to live in, like Colorado or something, and I'm like, hey, I need to go get groceries. Okay, well, let me try and think here. It's like, okay, I'm going to have to, plan around traffic. What's traffic going to be like today? Am I going to be stuck up in traffic? Is it going to be a quick drive? Is it going to be a long drive? Because maybe it's only 2 miles, and 2 miles here takes 5 minutes, because it's not like super trafficy here. It's just a fucking road. You don't have to get on a highway or an interstate to get anywhere. But like there in a busy town, it's like, okay, it's only 3 miles, but with traffic, it's going to take like 15 minutes, which sucks. That's one of the reasons going to Colorado kind of sucks. Or like, that's why I feel blessed and lucky to be here, is I can't imagine, like sometimes I think like, it'd be really nice to live in a more populated area like Colorado or something, because they have really good gyms there. And I've thought about it, and it's definitely a thought in the back of my mind. But then the thoughts I've also had is, well, how far would I have to commute to work? How far would I have to commute to the gym? How far would I have to commute to a grocery store? That's also a thought you got to put in, because it's like, well, right now, my commute to work, it's a little outside of town. So it's like probably, I don't know, maybe 8 minutes or so. But not a far commute at all. And so my commute to the gym from work is like 8 minutes. And then from work to my house, it's not long either. So I feel blessed that I like don't have to fucking travel super far. But then it's like, I live in Colorado, and maybe it's like I get to work out at like Armburst every day. I get to make new connections. That's a great gym to like make connections, meet new people, get advice. And that's why I want to try and go to Armburst some more this summer. And that's definitely something we will be doing. It's just a matter of time. I'd like to make their posing classes and stuff and try and make connections with people, But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. It's just like the fact that it's like, well, you'd have to put in commute to work, and it's like, maybe I got to commute 10 minutes to work. In Colorado, that could be 30 minutes. Might have to commute 30 minutes to work. And then maybe the gym I want to go to is 10 minutes out of the way. That's also from my house. So that's 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes I'll have to drive to my house. Well, so it's like that might take 30 minutes just to get to my house. So I go and hit my workout. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. And then I get back to my house at like 9 o'clock. I still got a video to edit and stuff. It'd just be like a lot longer. And that's why I feel like Douglas is perfect for me, because I don't have to spend as much time or thought into, being like, oh, I got to do this or this or this, or else I'm going to be late and not have as much time. It's like everything's so fucking close. It's nice, but let's go hit push. I did try to throwing a 10 like I did last week, but after that sickness, I tried to hit it for just a little warm-up set. And I did like 2 reps, and I was like, yeah, we're not going to get very good rep range here. So I decided I better just stick to a plate today and really focus on what we've been focusing on, just slowing the way down, almost like a second pause at the bottom and back up, and not pausing at the top, just straight back down. And I've been seeing really good results with that, so we're just going to try that again. Just with the plate this week, though, I think it's only 3 sets. Hopefully we can get 10 to 12 reps. I think we should be able to. I think we're set pretty well for 12 at least. And then we'll bump up next week. One more. That was even one more than I thought, so I'm really happy with that. Also, my hair's looking phenomenal today, so today's a pretty good day so far. So, well, let me just check and see how many sets of this I actually do have. Okay, it's 3 sets. And last time I did 8, 9, 8 of 155. So I'm down this week, 20 pounds, which sucks, but it's kind of expected, I guess, after a sickness. So I'm not mad at myself. I know we'll be back up there in no time. I'm not gonna get down on myself about it. I'm only supposed to do 8 to 10 reps, so I probably could have at least added a 5 or 2.5, but you know, let's try and stick 12 to 13 for these next 2 sets, and I'd be more than happy with that. And then next, we'll do those that dumbbell press, and then some pec deck, and then some ladder raises, dumbbell rear delts, and then some triceps. So let's get it. Man, I really am having a good hair day. Why can't every day be like this? I do really need to trim up the sideburns, though. I'm probably getting about overdue for a haircut, though. I really hope I don't lose my hair, because I'm getting to the age where I'm an adult now. But my dad lost his hair like when he was my age, pretty much. He lost it pretty young, so I feel like I'm locked in for my mom's genetics, and all my uncles still have a full head of hair, and my grandpa still has a full head of hair, so we might be clear. Now, with the possibility of steroids in my future, I don't know if that'll play a role. I may go bald if that ended up playing key in my future, but you know, never know how you're gonna respond, I guess. But one more set. Got 12 there, so upper chest is feeling pretty pumped too, so going good so far. One more. That's why I hate these headphones for push day. is they just fall off your fucking head. But the sad news is I left my Beats in Oklahoma, guys, so Chris better fucking find them and mail them back or bring them back with him, because I fucking miss those things. I loved them. Best headphones in the world. I already know these headphones are gonna fall off mid-set and it's gonna piss me off, but it's gonna happen and it's whatever. God damn it. Stupid fucking headphones. I hate these headphones with a passion on any sort of push day. I could never wear these headphones if I'm hitting chest. You can hit them hitting back, just fine. Back, legs, anything fine. But if you're doing chest and you're moving dumbbells or barbells, whether it's flat or incline, these are gonna come off whether or not you like it. I almost wonder if I could take like some, like, you know, that athletic tape, like the kinesiology tape, I think it's called. I don't know. I remember it from like physical therapy and the few sports med classes I took, because, you know, you'd like tape like an athlete's foot or ankle or whatever, but it's kind of like I'm trying to think of the word, like textured and grippy. I wonder if I could just wrap that around here and it might like not slide as easy. That might actually be a pretty smart idea, but I know that tape can be kind of pricey, so it's also a little risky to spend $8 on like a roll of tape. I don't know if that's how much it costs, but it could totally be. Might be risky to spend $8 on a roll of tape just for it to not work, but I feel like it'd look kind of badass, a little aesthetic. Maybe some would say. I really want to get these, like this metal piece, kind of like banged up and like get scratches in it and shit, so I need to start like throwing it around and shit, because it'll look quote unquote aesthetic. People will think I train hard or something, so people will think I'm like super badass. But was that 11 or 12? I'm gonna say it's 12. And you know, guys, I can like rewatch my videos on the camera itself, and I could totally just use that to count my reps, but I'm way too fucking lazy to do that, so I kind of just try and remember and do my best. But we'll do 2 more sets of these, and my chest is already sore. Don't fall. Okay. That set was pretty good, or felt pretty good, I guess. These 2 sets of pec deck are gonna fuck me pretty hard. My chest is already very pumped up. My chest is going to be very sore. I'm definitely going to need a rest day after this leg day, probably. Maybe not, though. I hope not. I'm kind of trying to, since I had to take time off, skip the rest days if I can, and then re-implement them after like another week or two. I don't know, though. Okay, we only got one more set of those. What, Meadow? Oh, okay, sorry, I was very confused, guys. Okay, we'll hit one more set of those, and I'm actually gonna save my shoulders for last. I wanna hit my triceps first. So next we're gonna do 3 sets of 1-arm tricep extensions. That was a pretty darn good set. Now, let's do 1-arm tricep extensions. Fuck, my triceps are already sore. Let's superset these with those lateral raises. If I can find 20s, right here. So we got 2 more sets of those. And my triceps already feel fucking cooked after 1. So we're doing something right so far. And then on my next tricep exercise, I'll throw in the rear delts. I don't know. I just felt like I was just gonna do shoulders last, but I was like, well, maybe I'll just kind of toss it in with my tricep exercises, because might as well. No harm in it. So that's what I did. Okay. Oh, we've got something good working up in the Magics here. We have got a good pump that is almost going to be at completion after 3 sets of rear delt dumbbell flies and 2 sets of overhead tricep extensions. My headphones are definitely not going to stay on for this. Okay. Knew that wasn't going to work. But now we got 1 more set here, 2 more sets there. But I'll probably only record 1 set of the rear delt flies because I don't want to record an extra set. I feel like it's not all that interesting that you guys are gonna want to see me do a singular set of rear delt flies. So I'm not gonna record it, but just trust me and know I did it. Okay. That's not gonna work. Probably looks weird to me to do them like that, but you're like in such a stretched position down here. It's almost like you're just doing a rear delt fly on like a pec deck. So I just am kind of doing pretty much the same thing. I just like to keep my back like it's fully stretched here. and I pretty much keep it fully stretched, and I'm just using my rear delts. Works better. Well, I'm gonna take a peek, see how this looks. I'm really fucking with this. I hate being sick. This controlled insanity beater, it's pretty tough. Also, the lighting in here is pretty good. If I'd stop fucking coughing. Tricep looks good. See this side chest? Okay. All right. All right, guys. It's freaking hotter than shit. Yeah, that's really all I've got to say. It's freaking hotter than shit. Now you may be wondering, oh, why are you dressed so fancy? Well, I'm gonna go golf 9 holes. All right, guys. That's why I'm dressed so freaking fancy. I'm from Wyoming, so you know, I hate to admit it, guys, but I'm a little cowboy. And that's why I kind of like, also like one of the things is like, what with my aspirations to like be a top level bodybuilder and make it to that Olympia stage one day, you know, 8 years in the future, 10 years in the future, whatever, however long it takes, is I feel like I've got so many different ideas on how I can like be different from everybody else, and I already feel like what I'm doing is different from a lot of people. And you know, everyone says, why do you copy Sam Sulek? It's like, motherfucker, like, can I not use his videography style? Like, I'm not the only person doing it, and Sam Sulek wasn't the first person to do it. He just, like, people love the way he does it, and I just dig with the way he does it, so I did it too, you know? And you can get mad at it all you want, but I fucking like that way, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But yeah, it's just like, I think it'd also just be funny if during like the Olympia conferences or just like day to day, like I know like a lot of bodybuilders and stuff wear shorts, but like when I go out and about, guys, I like to wear jeans. Now the reason I like to wear jeans is because I always carry a pen, a pocket knife, and my wallet, all right? That's a go-to carry, okay? Well, and phone. I always carry pen, pocket knife, phone, wallet. That's just the Wyoming way, guys. I mean, most people don't carry a pen. I just carry a pen because I'm kind of a nerd. And I just like made it a habit my freshman year. Because the guys, I've always hated pencils, all right? I think I started using pens in like 6th grade. Like once I got into middle school, I remember we had to like get a pack of pens for whatever reason. So my mom got me these Sharpie pens because that's what my mom used. And I just fucking fell in love with them. Every time I had to use like one of those G2 pens, I was like, fuck this shit. This pen is ass. So I just been on that way of the fucking, whatchamacallit. I've been on the way of the I'm trying to think here, guys. What have I been on the way of? Oh, the Sharpie pens. I've been a Sharpie pen entrepreneur since like 6th grade. So those are the best pens, the elite pens. All right, guys. Now you're not gonna get the same fucking glide and right feeling and the same click feeling out of a G2. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you guys. You just aren't. I actually knew a kid in high school, and I've actually worked out with him a few times. He doesn't really work out anymore, but he's dating Meadow's best friend, so I always hang out with him occasionally. But he was a senior when I was a freshman, And I remember I was talking to him about pens, and this kid's a huge nerd. Like, I used to play Call of Duty with him. He's like super good at like playing the fucking trumpet or some jazz instrument. I don't fucking remember. But I just remember one day I kind of started talking about pens. I'm like, yeah, dude, I love my Sharpie pen. And he goes, dude, I love Sharpie pens too. He goes, you want to feel how well mine clicks? So I clicked his, and I was like, what the fuck? He goes, yeah, I lube my pens. This guy straight up would lube his pens. Now that's dedication. I don't do that shit. That is dedication. But today's workout, absolutely fucking phenomenal. Great pump. I'm feeling great. I'm looking pretty great. I mean, I'm definitely excited to get bigger, and I definitely have got a heavy case of body dysmorphia going on right now, guys. I'm just feeling kind of smaller, I guess. But, you know, we just got to push past it. And to be fair, I weighed myself yesterday, and I was like 156 something. And last week, guys, well, before my sickness, when I weighed in on my last check-in date, I was 160. So I lost 4 pounds. 4 pounds. And that was probably like, a good chunk of that was probably muscle tissue, I fully believe. Because I felt like I hadn't really been stacking on fat. I'd just been stacking on muscle tissue. But, you know, it's all right. You know, it sucks, but it happens to the best of us. Not the end of the world. But that's it for today's lift, guys. So I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching.